Regardless of which console in the grandMA2 line you're using, you'll find that the back panel is the same across all desks. For this video, I'm using a grandMA2 Lite, but it's the same back panel if you're on a full size or on an ultralight. Starting with power, right next to our power main switch, we now have a locking power con connector. Within the grandMA2 full size and the Lite consoles, we have a built-in UPS. On either end of the console, you'll find the ports for your LED gooseneck lights. In the center are two DVI ports for connecting external monitors or touchscreens. Moving on to control, all consoles in the grandMA2 range have 6 DMX512 ports built in. These ports can be configured to different universes, much as you would in the Series 1. Next to them is a dedicated DMX input port, which can be used to take DMX data from another console, either to help bring in a DMX state from another show file, or to add a remote input to the desk, such as using another console as a fader wing, or to act as remote buttons. If you need more DMX input ports, any of the 6 output ports can also be configured to be a DMX in as well. There are 2 EtherCon connections on the back of the console. The first is used for MANet and most other network protocols, while the second port is dedicated to ArtNet. Next is the DC contact closure input for remote triggers. The MA link is a direct connection for MA hardware devices like the MA2 fader wing. There are 2 USB ports on the back panel, giving you a total of 5 when added with the 2 on the front panel and the single port within the front drawer. The MIDI in and MIDI out ports can be used for MIDI show control, MIDI timecode, or MIDI notes. Beside them are 2 XLR ports, the first being for LTC or SMPTE timecode, and the second is an audio in. This is a direct audio line level input for the console. Last but not least is the reset button for the console.